All right, team, let's walk through the battle plan, which outlines 6 common call scenarios you'll run into. This guide helps you recognize what the beneficiary is asking for, what their situation likely is, and how to navigate the conversation in a compliant, value-focused way. Start with the beneficiary's stated motivation. Most callers are reaching out because they saw something related to grocery allowances, over-the-counter, OTC cards, a potential Part B premium give-back, something related to their monthly Social Security check. In short, they're usually asking about a monetary-related benefit. Your job is to acknowledge what they're asking about and explore whether they may qualify, while still conducting a full, compliant needs assessment. A helpful mindset is deliver clarity on what they called about, then walk them through the rest of their Medicare needs so you can determine what options fit. After addressing their initial question, you can transition into the bigger picture: dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Lower possible co-pays or deductibles, depending on plan structure, in-network versus out-of-network options. Access and convenience considerations, HMO versus PPO. This creates a well-rounded conversation based on their total needs, not just one benefit. Backup advantage, HMO versus PPO. If you're comparing plans and the beneficiary seems unsure, one additional angle to discuss, only if relevant, is the structure. HMO. In-network providers, referrals may be required. PPO. In-network or out-of-network access. Typically no referrals. This is not a selling point. It's simply a factual explanation of access and convenience based on their preferences. Scenario 1. No drug coverage, TRICARE, VA users. This is a common situation. Here's how to identify what's going on and how to proceed compliantly. How to identify it. If you see no current enrollment in Sunfire, ask whether they might be a veteran. Ask calmly and conversationally. Hey Bob, quick question. Are you a veteran by any chance? You'd be surprised how often beneficiaries confirm it, and it gives you the correct path to follow. If they do have a plan but it's labeled MA only, the beneficiary may also be a veteran using the VA or TRICARE for prescriptions. Objective in this scenario: your goal is to understand how they currently receive medical care, determine how they receive prescription coverage, identify if a plan with a Part B premium reduction might be appropriate, ensure you do not disrupt needed drug coverage or providers. If their prescriptions are fully handled by the VA, they may not need Part D included in their Medicare Advantage plan. If not, you evaluate their medications the same way you would on any standard call. Step-by-step conversation. Flow. Confirm veteran status. Ask, are you a veteran? If yes, move to TRICARE or VA usage. Do you use the VA, TRICARE, or both? 2. Confirm how their prescriptions are covered. Ask, does the VA cover all of your prescriptions? Then confirm again for clarity. And there aren't any medications you pay for out of pocket, correct? Why? Because if the VA handles all medications, an MA only or MAPD plan may both be appropriate. If not, you treat the call like any Part D MAPD assessment. If the VA does not cover all prescriptions, enter all medications into Sunfire, ensure they're covered, look at MAPD options. 3. Confirm doctor usage. Ask, do you see any civilian doctors, or is all of your care through the VA? If they see civilian doctors. Enter all providers into Sunfire, check HMO, PPO access, verify in-network status, appears in green. If they only use VA doctors, civilian providers will not appear in network lookup tools in this case. Focus on plans that align with their usage and preferences. 4. Evaluate appropriate plan options if they only use the VA for care and prescriptions. You may review plans that include a Part B premium reduction. The highest Part B giveback in their zip code may be a consideration, depending on eligibility, if they use both VA and civilian providers, match doctors to in-network options, compare HMO versus PPO review, MOOP, copays, and access structure. Always keep the assessment factual, personalized, and compliant. Summary: in veteran/TRICARE/VA scenarios, identify veteran status, confirm prescription. Coverage, confirm doctor usage, evaluate plan types based on their needs, ensure they remain fully covered with no disruption to care or medications. This scenario is extremely common, and once you master the flow, these calls become very smooth and predictable.